Hey retro fans, welcome to another episode of me talking about stuff. This is going to be a fairly quick video. It's just a little pickups video. I got some stuff recently through the post, and I thought I would just share with you what I bought. So I've got a lovely little box here. And it's from my friends Dave and Anna at the Attic Bug store. I was having a bit of a clear out, just kind of thinning out the games room a bit. It was getting a bit crazy, a bit overcrowded again. So thought I'm going to have a little clear out, stuff that I never use, or games and things that I'm not that bothered about. So thinning it out and going for kind of quality over quantity now. So really concentrating on things that I kind of really want. So anyway, I had a clear out, did deal with them, essentially did some swap for some kind of store credit. So I have a box of toys here, and I thought I would just show you what I got. So goggles on because I can't read anything without it. So now I have kind of opened this box prior to this video because it's very well taped, and I didn't fancy trying to rip it apart on camera. So, where to start? Let's go with this guy. I should have thought this in better. Put that there. Is that going to be in the camera way? No, that's alright. Right, there we go. So, we have Q*bert for the Atari 2600. Parker Brothers classic. I've got quite a few Parker Brothers games. I'm looking over there because behind you is where they live. But I didn't know. That's a good start in it, excuse me. Yeah, so there we go. Yeah, I've got quite a few Parker Brothers games, but I didn't have Q*bert. There's mixed reviews on the game. Some people quite like it. Some people say it's obviously not anywhere near the arcade in terms of quality. I mean, it looks alright for the shots on the back. I don't know what it plays like, but it's the arcade game series. Oh yes. Anyway, we'll give it a go. Should be fun. I quite like the Atari 2600 ports of stuff. The famously Pac-Man. Everybody seems to hate upon Pac-Man on the 2600. I actually really enjoy it. Yeah, it's not the same as the arcade. It was never going to be, but I actually quite like it. So yeah. Anyway, next up we have Deadly Discs, and it's in a nice protective case, which I'm going to attempt to open. I've never actually opened any of these cases before, but so bizarrely this is called Deadly Discs. It was also called, was it called the Deadly Discs of Tron? And it is a kind of variant on the Discs of Tron. It's a bit like Berserk from what I understand. So there you go, without the glare. And it looks pretty good. You can fire out your disc. It's obviously based on the Tron movie. And you fire your disc and you can retrieve your disc, and you just have to try and hit the guys kind of Berserk style. If I can get the instructions out, we'll have a little look at those. So instructions very just a little pamphlet, and the cart. I've never actually had a Telegames cart before. There we go, and you can actually see probably there's resistors and all that kind of gubbins in there, so it's a bit of a different board, quite an exposed ROM board, which is quite mad. But yeah, so there we go. Next up, again in a protective case. 5 points if you can guess what the game is just by the flash of the colour of the box that I just gave you. And I'll put the protector's case over there. It is the classic River Raid. This is really nice condition. I have River Raid. Everybody should have River Raid. But my box is in awful condition. Absolutely awful condition. So my plan is, cunningly, to swap the cartridge and stuff out, because lovely box, but it is the kind of later release black and white and blue carts. So it's the later kind of budget release almost. So I've got the original full colour original release. So that's what I'm going to be putting in there. And in the same vein, again, a lovely collector's, because these are nice condition, Dave and Anna have put them in all these lovely brand new collector thingamybobs. So yeah, in the same vein as River Raid, we have Frostbite. The Arctic Adventures of Frostbite Bailey. So again, I'm going to swap this out because I have Frostbite, but the cart and manual are the original kind of nice condition ones. These are the kind of budget re-releasey ones. What does it say? Before switching on the machine, insert and remove game several times to clear the protective film. I've never seen that before on a cartridge. That's mad. But distributed by Salut. It's amazing how kind of cheap these were getting by the end, because this was I don't know when this would have come back out, 1986 or something. But yeah. And another nice condition collector's one. Again, I've got the cartridge for this, but I don't have a box or a manual. So this is obviously really nice condition, and it is the follow-up to Berserk Adventure. So it's kind of the sequel to Berserk, I think. I don't know if it was officially titled as a sequel to Berserk, but so it is. There we go, there's instructions. And it's in the Coleco. Now, I believe this, excuse me, this is the NTSC version, which will play obviously in my PAL 2600. The colours might be off. The cartridge that I've got is the PAL version. So, happy days. We have lots of these packing nut things, whatever they're called. Next up, a departure from the Atari. We have Indiana Jones, The Last Crusade on the Mega Drive. Now, I didn't really play this on anything other than my Amstrad back in the day, but it's really nice condition. But it's quite a fun game. I've never really been past the first stage. So, look forward to giving that a go. There are other bits in here. Let's see. Is there anything else? I can't even remember all what I bought. And the last one is not software for a change, but it is a Kempston joystick interface for the ZX Spectrum. So yeah, I don't have an interface for the Spectrum, and playing with the keys is lovely, but I thought I would get a joystick interface just because. So yeah, so that's it. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Atari games, 1 Mega Drive game, and the Kempston interface. So take the goggles off. That should keep me going for a little while. My Atari collection, I've got about 75 games for the 2600, something like that. So I'm getting to the point now where I've pretty much got all the games that I want. There's a couple that I might get. There's a few that are really expensive, like Beam Rider, a box copy of Beam Rider is like 70 quid or something stupid like that. But I might try and swap out some of my game boxes like I'm starting to do here. Get better condition game boxes, because I've got about 10 or 12 cartridges, that cartridge only. The rest of my games are all boxed complete. So I'd quite like to kind of keep it that way, keep the boxes and stuff, because it's all nice. But obviously these games are 40 years old, so finding a box copy is pretty hard. Especially nice copies like the ones here that I got for Dave and Anna at the Attic Bug. So they've got a lot of cool stuff at the moment. A lot of cool Atari stuff. So if you like collecting for the 2600, go and have a look at their store. yeah, it's the Attic Bug. Just do seller : the Attic Bug, and you'll see what they've got. So anyway, this was not sponsored by them. I just thought I'd tell you about them because I've always had good service from the guys, from Anna and Dave. They've always done me a solid deal. So yeah, so have a look and see what you think. I hope you enjoy this little pickup video. Are there any Atari games that you think I should get? Any kind of elusive ones that you think I should go for? I do have quite a lot. Any kind of lesser known titles, especially kind of non-Atari or Activision, like some of the Telegames things. Anything I should kind of know of. I've got Astro Blast and Deadly Discs, and that's pretty much it in the Telegames front. I don't have any. Do I have iMagic? Yeah, I've got Atlantis, the iMagic, but I don't have any of the other iMagic ones. So yeah, let me know if there's anything you think I should get. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed my my new haircut. My wife cut my hair this morning for me. The first time I've had it cut since December, and this is now June, middle of June. So yeah, it's the first homegrown haircut I've had since I was about 5. I think she did a pretty good job. I'm happy with it. So yeah, anyway, haircuts aside, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I shall see you next time.